experiencing a lot of self-rejection, self-judgment um, this evening, and I just got an impulse to jump on here and film it. I'm a little distracted by people talking in the house. We'll see how this goes. I can feel the part of me that like prepares to be on camera. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this vulnerable thing now, so let's like make sure we do it right. And my intention is to drop all of that performance and just exist as I am, whatever that means. Yeah, I just ate a big meal, and there was like all this. It's like spaghetti and meatballs and um, garlic bread, and it's so many foods activate heartburn for me, and then I go into judgment. Like, why do I eat these meals that like fuck with my body and maybe aren't so good for me? And there's so much confusion around it for me. And I'm like, am I just making excuses because I'm addicted to different foods? And so all those thoughts have been swirling around. And yeah, just being on Facebook, scrolling, and feeling like all these judgments coming up about people, and then judging myself for being so judgmental. Um, like it hurts. It hurts that I separate myself from people by comparing myself to them, and basically it feels like it stems from a sense of deficiency, that I feel not enough, or I'm not happy with my life in certain ways, and I wish there were things happening that aren't. Um, More connection, more romance. Um, just generally feeling more fulfilled in certain ways, and then I see other people that appear to be um, experiencing more of that, or inviting me to look at maybe some of my patterns and things that aren't fully serving me. And like, I don't want to look at it. I'm like, fuck that. Don't tell me what's wrong with me. I have this reactive response that isn't even necessarily have much of anything to do with what the other person is sharing. It's just this, yeah, this comparison mechanism that, or just anything that reminds me of where I want to be and where I don't feel that I am. I feel so. I just watched this video about attachment, anxious and avoidant attachment, and I just feel like there's so many. Uh, like I'm both of those things, and I'm too messed up to be in partnership or explore sexually with someone. Like, there's just too much crap that comes up for me that I'm like doomed to not be available for that, and then this like sadness and frustration that comes with that, and more self-judgment, more of like, yeah, there's too many things wrong with me, um, to live a happy life. And I wouldn't exactly say I'm miserable. I don't know that I'm depressed. I don't know if it all feels so fluid. There are a lot of moments where I feel good and connected and alive, and there's a lot of intimacy that I share with people, and so much creative inspiration, and there's a lot to enjoy. But when I'm in these more contracted spaces, it's like all that kind of goes away, and I'm just like, bleh. Guess I gotta just hang out here until it goes away. Because when I try to like shift my perspective or bring something else to it, that doesn't really seem to work for me. Most of the time, it's like these energies just sort of play out at their own pace, and insights come in, and a lot of times it feels like it shifts when I do something like this, when I get vulnerable, when I expose myself, when I yeah, like some sort of expression comes through that is viewable by others. That seems to be part of my um, the plan for me here, I guess. So it feels good. It feels good that this inspiration came in. I can already feel a little lighter just in letting this be exposed. There's sort of like an ownership. It's like a countering of that self rejection in some way. It's like, because I think so much of it comes down to, can I just be okay with this me? Can I invite this me to be part of the team, even if it's something I don't like, the part that isn't enough in this way, or the part that judges me for not being enough, or all of that. Like, just through transparency and sharing that, sometimes that can be this alchemical um, opening or like portal to love. I can kind of feel it happening as I share. So I'm really grateful for this space to share, and for people that witness me and comment, and just a little like, sometimes like just I got me, I like the hearts and the laughter, if that's appropriate. um, More than just the likes, but yeah. No, it's really beautiful to be able to share myself, even in these more isolated moments. I spend most of my time alone, um, and the virtual world is kind of where I experience a lot of external connection, and so it's really beautiful to have a space to do this. And sometimes it can be magnetic. People will reach out to me, or like conversations can happen, or um, yeah, this can be a portal to connection. So that excites me too. I like when people feel me and feel like, yeah, I experienced that too, and we can kind of relate on these levels and feel less alone, and more of a sense of it's not just me, and it's okay. It's okay to be here sometimes too. So thank you.